How you guys doing? Bike storage is a pain, right? We never have enough space for all our bikes. So today I'm going to talk about a particular solution from Mossy Designs. It is a novel rack with an engineering twist. Before I get talking too much, I'm gonna demonstrate it because I think some of you guys will just get it right away. But hang on if you want to know all the details. But first things first, I'm just going to show you guys exactly what the rack can do. So this is 4 bikes. I'm gonna get the green bike. It's an e-bike, so a fairly heavy one, 40 plus pounds. And notice that I'm able to swing it and I'm able to swivel the handlebars. And from here, now I have access to the middle bike, and I just lift it with my thigh, roll it out, and then boom, I am off and running. So there it is in a nutshell. What is it? It is a 4-bike solution for $370, and it answers the call in many ways. So what is important about a bike rack solution? I think 3 things stand out to me. One is it needs to be compact as possible. You know, more bikes in the least space possible. We have a lot of bikes, N+1, or as many as our spouses would allow. And then all of a sudden, the family gets into biking too. Now we have even more bikes. Space is not expanding, and we value our garage, right? That's like the temple. Need room for that beer fridge. So here's a solution. Compact is one key. The next key is you have to be able to get your bike. You have to be able to store and retrieve your bike quickly. But even more important, you have to be able to get that right bike on that day. Which leads me to my 3rd thing, which is protect the bikes from each other. More damage occurs from bike storage than anywhere else. It's crazy. You know, the pedals scratch each other, the bars, or they fall, the bars twist, scratch up your top tube. You've seen that, huh? So you want them compact, but out of the way each other. If you just stack them against each other, they're gonna scratch each other, no doubt. So Mossy has a solution for $370 shipped. And it is a pretty novel solution because of this system right here. The fact that you could twist, first, the fact you could swivel, that's gold right there. And then the second, the fact that you could twist this is amazing. So twisting is key because it gets the handlebars out of each other's way. So in your North Shore rack, or you've seen these in trucks, the upright racks, the handlebars are always twisted, and that's so you can put like 6 bikes in a compact space. The problem with those racks is you have to remove the outer bike first. You can't get it out of the middle. So the fact that it swivels and it twists is key. This is where their bread and butter is. They have designed a system to pivot it and still be strong. You know, it supports 50 pounds, up to 50 pounds per bike, and I think 170 for 4 bikes. It's also expandable. You can attach another tray on the other side and another tray on one side. So up to 6 bikes, but as compact as possible. I believe 70 inches is what I measured it at. 72 inches, which is when they're stored. But you do need some swing room to move the bikes around and to use the rack effectively. So how do they do it? Well, they've designed stamped galvanized steel, bent to give it strength, and shaped to just be as minimalist but as strong as possible. It's something you have to put together yourself. It's shift free because it's so compact. Kind of heavy, but it's super compact. So before I put the bike back, what I'd like to say about the company is it's a small operation in Washington State, and they are completely US made U.S. sourced. Everything is local. I talked to the company and they said, it's within a few mile radius, and everything is scalable. So that's really sweet to hear, because when you hear about these supply chain problems, it's because they order these things, these products 6 months ago from Asia. It's on and they ran out, and the next batch is on a slow boat, and it's in the same factory. So here it's all locally sourced, locally scalable, and he says he can ramp up production 5x, 10x, if that's what's called for. So there you go. If you are into it, or if you have other solutions for this modern day predicament, let me know, and let's discuss, and I'll look it up. But meanwhile, here is the storage. So when you straighten it out, it retains its position where you put it, and then it's always cool that you are using the same motion to do the bike. So this is a 43-pound bike, and I'm able to do it because it's not upside down or anything. It's not hanging by the wheel. So it's cool too that it can take any bike, size agnostic, style agnostic, and you're not hanging by a carbon rim, because it is some of these bikes are getting heavy now, depending on what you have. But the fact that it's so tight together, and that you can get your own bike that's protected, the bike that you need that day, easily, I think that's worth something, right? Thanks a ton.